run the streets with my friends, and I thought I was a big guy with them, and I really found some unity with the friends that I had. And because we lived in a certain neighborhood in the east side of Houston, that was our neighborhood. We represented that neighborhood. Walking home one day with a friend of mine, we were accosted by who we thought were the opposite gang members, and I eventually I shot at them and I hit one of the guys. I went to prison for that. I was sentenced at 17 years old. I was sentenced to 12 years in prison. And I finished my sentence and I got out of prison. I decided to try to do things the right way. I found a job. It was one of the first jobs I found. They decided to run background checks on all the employees. I was embarrassed to explain to them why I hadn't put all the stuff. I had actually gone to prison for attempted murder. I wasn't gonna put that on an application for a job. I was fired from that job. Got involved in a lot of dark stuff like drugs and selling drugs and even doing the drugs. And it eventually led to me going to prison again. I had a year and a half, or maybe less than a year and a half, to get out of prison. And the prison entrepreneurship asked me to fill out a document with a bunch of questions. Well, one of the questions I remember the most is, what do you want to do when you get out, you know? And it's such a hard question to answer because, I mean, there's so many things that I wanted to do, but like, how to get there was the thing. And PEP promised that they would help me get to where I wanted to get to. Monty Pendleton said this, and I never forgot him saying it. He said he was in the 4 o'clock club, and I never knew what that was. And I asked him, he said that he gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and between 4 to 6 a.m., he's all by himself, no interruptions, no cell phone calls that early in the morning. It's just him taking care of business, getting his mind together every morning before he steps out into the world. That stuck to me so strongly that ever since I have gotten out, I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I went 12 and then 2. I wasted 14 years in prison. I don't have very much time left. I'm 47 years old. I believe that if I live to be 87, then that only gives me another 40 years to live. And I want to make the best out of those 40 years.